Hey guys, in this video we're going to take that new tool, divs, and apply it to styling our Picturegram website. So with Picturegram, it looks really good in this sizing, but if you take Picturegram and you spread it out, because this image is taking up 100% of the width, it quickly looks pretty unreasonable. So one way that we can do this is we can use a div to restrict the size of the images. So what I'm going to do is very similar to the blog post video. I'm going to take all of the content of my web page and I'm going to put it in an empty box. An empty box in HTML is called a div. So I'll start my empty box here. That's the div stands for divider, but I like to use empty box. So start your empty box here and then put a divider, the end of the divider here, or end your empty box here. So right now we've got all of our content in an empty box. If I save it and refresh it, you'll notice that nothing has changed. Our empty box has no properties of its own. However, if I give this empty box an ID, something like content, since it holds all the content of the page, then I can style this empty box by using a hashtag. So I go into my style element and I say hashtag content. I'm going to start off by restricting the width of that box to 550 pixels. I'll save it and I'll refresh it. And so what this will do is there's and actually let me just put a border on this so that it's really easy to see. So 2 pixels solid black, and I'll actually make the background of this light green just so that we can really see what's happening. All right, so you'll see that I actually put a box. Well, this box that you see on the web page is actually this box that we drew here. Div ID equals content, so start of the box, end of the box. But by adding these styles, it's become visible. One thing that's nice about these styles is that as I stretch it, because we fixed the width of the box to 550 pixels, it doesn't expand with the window. So no matter what size the window is, it will always be that size. 550 pixels might be a little much. Let me just do 500 pixels. I'm going to add some padding to this box. And what padding is the space between the things inside of the box and the edge of the box. So padding 20 pixels, save, refresh. So that gives our pictures a little more room to breathe. Another nice thing that we can do is now that our div is a fixed width, we can stick this div in the middle of the page by having the margins automatically set. And what this will do is it'll automatically configure the space around our box so that the Picturegram app is in the middle. So save it, refresh it. I'm going to add a border. Sorry, I already have a border. I'm going to add a border radius to this of 10 pixels. Save it, refresh it. And so now it looks a little more curved like a phone. What else can we do here? I guess this is pretty good. So our div is styled separate from the rest of the page. And the way that you do this is you use this div element. So you start the box here, end the box here, and by giving it an ID, we're allowed to apply styles to that box as a whole instead of the individual things inside that box. Divs are super useful in HTML, and this is one application that we've seen actually in a project that we've been working on for a long time. Hope it was helpful.